Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Joey Cantillo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Austin Martin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball, that's up there.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Let's go, Joey.
Fastball the inside corner for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Hey!
Just underway here in Cleveland. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Base is empty after the double play. And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
In the dirt, and now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Royce Lewis.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Off the mark there. Ball two. Foul ball. The 2-2 stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Caught it, looking for the K. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Travis Adams. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Number 38, Stephen Kwan.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
That one is upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, second baseman, Travis Bassana.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Yo, one. Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, no outs. Chase DeLauder digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And that one fouled off. Quan on second. Bazana over at first with one away. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. He's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Khalil Watson.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, it's offline. The run comes in. 3-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Gabriel Arias now at the plate. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Victor Caratini. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Cody Clemens.
Check swing went around. Strike one.
Ball one. Ball.
Hit in the air, right field. Watson under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder Luke Keeschel.
So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. Close
Nope,
one,
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
That one in there across the letters. Two down, nobody on. This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to first. That ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for
Number
Minnesota,
60 on the
number
pitch here.
60.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off for the Guardians, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Hey.
Right side, Caratini. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Center
Good
fielder,
fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Foul ball there. Left field. That gets down for a hit. So the Guardians
Up
lineup
next for the
turns over.
Guardians.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. In the dirt. The throw to third. Tag, save.
he beat it, he
He's
beat it.
into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Kreidler. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Travis Santana.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fought off foul. On the inside corner for called strike 3. We play 2 full. Guardians 4 and the Twins nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
It's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Ryan
Hooked around that
Kreidler.
pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Inside, almost got him. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hit softly on the ground, left side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Left fielder, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. Walk to open the ball game.
Nope. Ball 1. Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Let's go, Joey.
That's out to center field. Halpin gets under it. And that'll do it. One left for Minnesota. They're down 4-0. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Chase DeLauder.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Just missed. And it's fouled away. And there's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here we go, Kyle.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Up the middle, Kreidler flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. On to inning number 4. Guardians 4 and the Twins nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Here we go, Joey.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count. And a foul ball. The 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And misses inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Watson coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Minnesota, second baseman Royce Lewis.
Outside, ball one. That one fouled off. The Guardians leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Yep, that ball went out.
Popped up. Manzardo under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman Victor Caratini.
2 outs, base is empty. Vic Caratini at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder Cody Clemens.
And that one fouled off. Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom 4, stepping up for the Guardians, Khalil Watson.
Khalil Watson.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Up next for the Guardians, third baseman, Gabriel Arias.
In the air, left field. Way back there. And a foul ball. Out to short, Kreidler. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Guardians fail to score, but they lead it 4-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-0.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one at the knees for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Watson makes his way towards it, makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
For the Twins, third baseman, Brooks Lee.
This one in the air, center field. Halpin settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one outside. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one catches the corner for a strike. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Petey Halpin. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So He just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
That's in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, two now. Hit weakly on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Ball 1.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a pop-up. Lee settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter Chase Slaughter.
Ball 1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next
That's
one misses, and it's 2-0. Just a slow ground ball this time. Lewis whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Guardians lead 1, but they're in front 4-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, number 98. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
That's in there at the knees for a strike. That clips the corner. Jeffers wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. The 0-2. In the air on the infield. 2 away now.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Josh Bell.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is fouled back. The Guardians leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. Center field, Keishel has a beat on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Nope. Ball. That pitch is out.
Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the
Next to hit, Khalil Watson.
right fielder, Khalil Watson.
And there's a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's out.
That's outside. Ball 2. Out towards right center field. Keishel on the move. He makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's a ball.
1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Manzardo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right field, Clemens moving under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. They lead 4-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis.
That's a ball.
On the ground. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Next for Minnesota, first baseman, Victor Caratini.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Minnesota, right fielder, Cody Clemens.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Cody Clemens.
Ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one pulled foul. Off the mark
ball
there.
3.
Ball 3. And that one clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Number 98 gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher now,
Guardians,
Eric Sabrowski.
number 62.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hey. Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball 2.
And the 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman.
Now here is Brooks Lee. That's a little high. And that's ball one. Zabrowski, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Watson should have this one. And that is that. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Usako. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Leading off for the Guardians, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Come on, Patrick.
Just missed. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball, that's out.
In the air to left center. Martin under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder Petey Halpin.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Zebby Matthews loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
And on base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they can always use another.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. In the dirt, blocked.
Inside, ball 2.
Halpin stands at first with 1 out. Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That's inside.
Off the plate inside. Full count now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Quick move to first. Halpin back on a dive. 0-1 now. Down and in, moved his feet. Next offering is fouled back.
Inside ball.
Just
Ball
misses with that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk
That's ball 4.
puts runners at first and second.
Up next
Not
for
what he
the
wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning
Designated hitter,
alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this
DeLauder.
offense to add on to their lead.
Now it's the DH, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. That one way inside. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The Guardians trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Guardians 4 and the Twins nothing. Back now
Leading
at
off for
Progressive
Minnesota,
Field. And now for the
shortstop,
Twins, Ryan
Ryan
Kreidler. The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
They tried to
That's
get
ball
him to
3.
chase on a slider down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the 3-1. Late with the swing there. Struck him out looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats
Up
over
next
before
for
it
the
really
Twins,
begins.
Catcher,
2
Ryan
down, base is
Jeffers.
empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center field. Halpin on the move to the gap. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Guardians 4 and the Twins nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
That clips the corner. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. The flip. There's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Usako won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now for the Twins, Zebby Matthews.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Base is empty after the double play. Khalil Watson getting ready to hit. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians 4 and the Twins nothing. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
And that's a strike. Bell wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
3-1 is on the way. Popped up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman, Roy Stewart.
Outside, that's a ball.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman, Victor Caratini.
And next for Minnesota, Victor Caratini, 1 for 3. And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
All one.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Lewis into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score easily. They're on the board, 4-1.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Yeah, now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's the center fielder, Luke Keeschel. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Tying run at the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Caratini over at second. Clemens at first, one gone. That one in the dirt and gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Sabrowski will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Matt Vesta.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Quan going back on this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.